I'm sitting here with Greg Graffin, who just completed a PhD titled Monism, Atheism, and the Naturalist Worldview, Perspectives from Evolutionary Biology. What discipline is your PhD in?
My PhD is essentially in evolutionary biology. However, it also has relevance for history of science. It also, in fact, my advisor, Will Provine, is a historian of science, and he has joint appointments in departments of zoology and history and evolutionary biology. So my dissertation is officially a zoology PhD, but it does have relevance for philosophy of science, as well as for history of science, as well as for history of evolution more specifically.
Greg, what is the main finding from your PhD study?
Well, if you ask the leading evolutionary biologists in the world the following question: is evolution at war with religion? According to my study, you will find that only 10% of them believe that religion and evolution are incompatible. This means that the majority, in fact, 87% of the participants in my study, 87% of them find some way to make religion compatible with the tenets of evolution. And my study was based on a questionnaire that was sent out to 22 different countries, to members of National Academies of Science who express research interests in evolutionary biology. And most of them believe that religion is an adaptation. In other words, religion is a part of evolution. Not religion is something given to us from God, but rather religion was manufactured by humankind.
How does the naturalist worldview expressed by your participants affect the complexion of traditional theology?
Well, I would say that the naturalist worldview expressed by these evolutionary biologists is not very kind to traditional theology, because it sees theology as subordinate to evolutionary biology. You cannot understand religion unless you see it as an adaptation. And of course, to understand adaptation, you have to be firmly grounded in evolutionary biology. So, in a sense, theology takes a back seat to evolutionary biology. Hence, one of my conclusions of the study, and that is that the world's leading evolutionary biologists find no conflict between evolution and religion on one condition. And that condition is simply that what they call religion is a severely debased form of traditional theology that is fundamentally atheistic in tone. My study reveals that the worldview of these scientists is so different from traditional theology in that no gods exist for them. There is no such thing as the incorporeal spirit or soul. There's no life after death. All of the things that are held most passionately by traditional theology, all of them have to be abandoned. And if that condition is met, then religion is perfectly harmonious with the tenets of evolution. The only way to find compatibility in such a worldview is by accepting a religion with no authority on the most meaningful matters of human existence. For that, we have sociobiology or evolutionary biology, and that to me is offensive to most theologically minded people.